Hello again, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Hanabi Human Limits 100 live solve. That's a mouthful. This might be the last solo episode I do of this, mostly because I realized it sounds like a lot of fun to bring on guest appearances of other players, and we can sort of talk together about our ideas and what we think is best. I've had a lot of fun in the past year or so, doing that, and it's been really cool to learn from other people, and it's a great way to improve your own game, is to get more perspectives. It's one thing to talk and review about how things went, but I think it's even more cool to get to talk through ideas during the game. So anyway, and I'll try my best to keep the video length down, but I'll admit, in 3-player, it's hard. I tried to record one of these already, and it ended up being like 50 minutes. Ended up with some wild late game stuff. And I think what I realized is in 3-player, like, you can only see 2/3 of the cards, and I don't know, there's a lot of stress when you're trying to optimize about trying to figure out, like, when's right to do what. So anyway, let's see what we can do. So, enter hypo. Sure, okay. So, whoops, Alice's turn. We got some 2s, we got good array of greens and 1s, the playables. This 4 stands out as being a problem. One thing we can't quite do, this would work in GTS, but 4 sadly would be a double bluff. If this was like a yellow 5, fun fact, you are allowed to do self 4 charms like that. But sadly, this is a yellow 1. So can't do that. Geez. Alice could leave these open for Bob to get. She could... I do think 1 should be, like, reasonable, and Bob should still feel comfortable getting these. But yeah, it's too bad there's no 4 charm. It's funny, well, no, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say something silly. Okay, so one thing that would actually be, well, yeah, the only way I can see right now to surefire save this 4, and by the way, this is exactly why we like to do this, is by using 1s here to open up the opportunity for an order chop move swap. Because remember, in KiPiPi, we allow, well, a single chop move here actually chop moves Bob. So, here, sorry. And by Bob, I mean Kathy. Oh god, that's confusing. In relation to Kathy, it'll be the 3rd player. So, oh, that's very confusing. Sorry. It skips over the next player and jumps to the 3rd. Yeah. So yeah, 1s here, even though it looks weird up front, would be a perfect way to set up order chop move here and then actually focus green to get these. That actually looks really great. Alice does have to risk, though, that after 1s, Bob might have nothing else to do but give a 2 save. And that's fine, though, because we can still just, I don't know, get it out some other way. We can always clue 1. When in doubt, clue 1. And then 5 chop move. And let this die, etc. So, yeah, 1s looks pretty compelling. Only other idea, yellow looks a lot less useful in a world where we have 3 saves. So I think purple 4 is like, yeah, the only danger card here, so I'm willing to give up any bluffs to do this. And remember, also, because it's dawn, it's actually like half as likely to get a good bluff, because, yeah, a 3 bluff usually gets a 3 discharge. So yeah, I'm going to commit to the 1s, and it's all just to save this purple 4. I do think 1 here is reasonable. Yeah, it would even set the 2 up for a discharge, but yeah, I don't see a way to save this safely, so yeah, 1 sounds good. Okay, Bob. Now, Alice does have a bunch of 2s, and in fact, yeah, I mean, 2s actually looks very clear here, huh? It's going to be hard to convince me not to just glue 2s to Alice. And yeah, you might groan, oh man, Alice, you know, lost the opportunity for a 5-for-1. But turns out you don't need 5-for-1s in no variant. So yeah. I mean, yeah, that right, like, if Alice knew she had such a good clue in her hand, I mean, yeah, it just doesn't matter. It's still a good clue. So, yeah, okay, I think 2s is very clear. Is there any benefit to... No, I was going to say, is there any benefit to splitting it up? Like, you could argue you could start with a 5 pull. No. I mean, 2s not even sets up a 5 chop move later down the line. So this looks great. I guess the only risk, well, no, there's no risk. We do definitely allow for potential dupe 2 saves. Because, yeah, the only reason I mean, I don't know, why would Alice ever want to discard here on turn 4? Yeah, we allow dupe-ish 2 saves for the same reason we allow 5 stalls, right? It's not to save the 5 necessarily, it's to slow down everything and make sure nothing is rushed, like discarding a potential improbable good 3 or 4 on chop, right? Anyway, okay, so here we go. Bob is indeed, actually, honestly, Bob is probably already very suspicious of this card based on Alice's turn 1 choice. And sure enough, Kathy does order chop move. So now purple 4 is chop moved. Cool. Yeah, these 2s can be right. This one is yellow or red. No way to know yet. Kathy now knows this one is red. And I mean, it's extra easy, of course, that Bob does have the other green too, so Alice knows it's not green. Okay, so 5. What does 5 do? There's no 5 pull. Well, no, it'd just be a 5 stall anyway. Well, yeah, actually, I think the green clue, like we talked about, looks great. Yeah, right? That looks good. This can still be 3 saved. There's still no 4 charm. 1s. Oh, funny. No. So now this does not work as a 4 charm because... Wait. Hold on, it might. But no, it's already chop moved. Okay, duh. Sorry. Alright, green looks very clear. Yep, right. Order chop move. Boom. Play. Now Bob is going to be in a little bit of a awkward spot because he sees 2 green cards. So I don't know. The team is going to have to work to see who saves what. So, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, for example, right, like Bob could, in theory, do a 5 chop move right now, but the odds are actually pretty good. That he has it. That's it. Yeah, Alice is gonna have plays. This blue 2 is gonna be a little awkward. We're just because I'm noticing there's yellow 3 and yellow 5. I think Bob should just play though. It feels a little weird to lock in the chop move. Yeah, I don't know. I think chances are not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, someone else can do it. In fact, Kathy could do it literally right now. But again, no reason to, right? Not yet. Okay, but from Kathy's perspective, I mean, she actually, yeah, she she really should play this one to give Alice more options. But actually, you know, it'd be cool. Ah, okay, this is actually clever. I might like this. Well, in theory, Kathy can do red here. And what's cool is that because red one is not played yet, that's actually confirming to Alice that, you know, Kathy must know this is red one, so this is the red two, so this is red three. So that's strong as a first clue, but then you do have to ask yourself, as Kathy, can you really trust that Alice is never going to discard here? I guess not, right? Because there's always the tempo clue to give. And of course, this is not a tempo clue chop move. Yeah, and in fact, from Kathy's perspective, I think the 2 clue is always good because it lets Bob do a sarcastic if one of these is a green 2. Of course, little does Kathy know, she has the other one. So yeah, I think it is reasonable, especially in a hand like this. I don't think Alice would ever discard here, especially, yeah, when she's setting up Bob to have trash. And she knows she's going to have her hand activated soon. So yeah, this does feel safe. And good for tempo down the line, right? So red here. I guess there's an argument for 3 as well, huh? 3 is interesting. Because it's very... No, it might just look like a... Oh man, it's pretty occupied. It is pretty occupied, huh? But honestly, actually, this will be known not 3 after the 2 clue anyway, so I think negative red on this is just as good. And I think this is safer, and safety does have a premium in Fuli. So yeah, so red here locks this in as a play clue instead of a 3 save. Yeah, it's better tempo. Commits this. Okay, so Alice indeed would do this, except instead, I'm wondering what happens if she just does the 5 stall here. Oh, God, I really wish I could hide Alice's hand. Okay. But yeah, right, she definitely does not have permission to discard is the point, because this is expected. So she knows this is red. She'll never entertain this is a red 1, right? That's absurd. Yeah, that's... Yeah, no. Don't do that. I'm wondering, yeah, 2 versus the 5 stall. Yeah, 5 stall. There's no chance it's a 5 pull ejection, right? It's not particularly helpful. I think I like the 2. It gets this played. It makes Bob very... It clarifies to Bob exactly what's happening, and this can be saved later. But yeah, there's no reason to 5 stall. It doesn't gain anything. So let's just give the 2. Okay. It is interesting, I will say. There's maybe an argument. Maybe I should have even considered this. Well, whatever. There's an argument for having intentionally avoided touching this, just because this card is going to be in charm position. But actually, it wouldn't have been. Yeah, it would have been very slow. I don't think any one person could have foreseen anything like this. So yeah, 2 it is. Okay. And yeah, you can see, right, this is already pretty narrowed down. It's almost always going to be a 3 or 4 here. Okay, so Bob can... Oh, you know what? Now Bob. I'm wondering now if this is enough for Bob to chop move? I think so, right? Ooh, or no, how about, let's do a tempo clue here. Yeah, and then the pattern will be probably boom, 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 discard. No, there's the 5 save. Dang. We really want the discard to happen to set up yellow to Kathy. This is tricky. All right, let's run the odds. What are the odds this is actually green for? Well, he sees 1, but he also sees 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hold on. This is never green 1. So this could be, there are 2 3s, 1 4, and 1 5. So it's a quarter of a chance that it's the other green 4. I think that's worth it. And yeah, actually, wait a minute, hold on. Hold the phone. This is basically, it's very unlikely to be green 3 now after the 2 clue. So it's actually down to green 4, green 5. So it's 50-50. Jeez. Even on a 50-50, I think we can wait, because Alice is going to have enough stuff to do. Let's just do this. Because what I'm seeing is maybe there's going to be an opportunity. Yeah, this sets up for the future. So just a tempo clue, not a tempo clue chop move. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, geez, I forgot that this is basically never green 3 now. So, okay. So play. Alice could do a load clue, playing a 2 here, but there's actually no good way to load it. It's blocked by yellow and 3, so it's actually very awkward. So I think Alice should just play the red into this. Well. That's exciting. Yeah, let's just play the card then. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's very helpful for everyone. But is there something else we could do with it? You know, it'd be incredibly spicy is if blue is stale enough to be a self-color bluff. But, oh my god. Y'all might hate this, but there's a pretty solid... No, never mind. Ah, okay. It's almost true. What I was going to say is that this is basically never going to be blue 1 because Kathy would have had the option of a bad chop move ejection. But that does not quite hold because it could still just be a 5 stall. Darn. Okay, so what we're going to want here is a trash push finesse. And if you think that's weird, there's a huge key that what it does. The difference is that it allows Bob trash to shout if he wants to. While you can see, right, if we just do the normal finesse, play, then Bob would have to scream. And screams we do not allow outside of emergencies. We've yet to have to see a scream in Huli, so let's keep it that way. But this is very powerful. Use your trash, folks. 1 here, trash push finesse, okay? So play. Is that true? Yes. Bob does have to think. He actually knows that red was available, but yeah, I mean, he knows. In some cases, you could actually have a layered trash push finesse, or a clandestine, but in this case, it's... Well, sorry. This could also just be literally any playable, right? So this could be... Oh, that's funny. Okay, never mind. There's no other playable. So it is exactly red 5. Very weird. Okay. So, Bob definitely does not want to shout for trash. So, and there's no benefit to playing this first. So, yeah, let's just get the clue back. Kathy can be very confident now Well, yeah, at least this card is less important than this card, probably. But that does not give, blanket permission to discard. But okay, here's a nice draw. By the way, this is trash because of the trash finesse. Yeah, now we're just gonna cruise a little bit. Blue here, finesse here. This is the 3, 5. This one has still not been touched, so. And actually, Kathy does. Actually, wow, is that? That's interesting. I wonder if Kathy actually wants to 5-chop move first. Huh. Ah, man, I guess you could argue it's still finesse position exception. Lame, lame, lame. Okay, fine. Blue it is. I mean, yeah, Alice is going to have 1, 2, 3 playables. So she's going to be, yeah, plays for days. So this is going to be safe for a long time. Okay. So anyway, yeah, because Alice does have a play here. For a second, I was like, wait a minute, Alice has to wait. But no, everything is a-okay. Play. Exactly blue 1 here. Oh, unless, hold on. Could this have been an okay boomer? I won't even get into that, but it's possible this could actually be... No, that's silly. Not after the tempo clue instead of the 2 clue. Yeah, this is very stale. Okay, don't mind me. It's definitely on slot 1. I'm just wondering if Bob wants to shout. Whoops, sorry. I don't think so, right? She doesn't really care about... hold on. Well, first of all, there's still no charm. Aha! You do a layered kick? That's very silly. And what does that mean? I'm saying, what would it be? 2s to Alice would be a useless clue. And in KiPiPi, we do useless clue kicks instead. I don't even, that's very silly. Let's not get into that. I think it would work, but that's more of a discussion rather than a a set rule. So let's not go into silly theory land. Let's just play our card. Yep. And Bob, by the way, still has shout opportunity for this purple 3 down the line. So this is going very perfectly. Okay, Kathy's turn. She could trash bomb chop move the green 4, but I don't think. Yeah, if she was at all spooked about this card or her chop, then maybe. But she absolutely has permission to discard here, and she has not been shouted at twice. So this, I'm gonna say, is a fine time to end early game. Even if they had like a few more clues, I'd maybe be down for this. It does do a lot, right? It fills this in as the 5. It even allows Bob to order trash chop move a card here. Oh man, don't tell me this is actually good. The line right is 1 here, Alice bombs. Therefore, chop moving this. Therefore, it being exactly a 4. Because if it was a 3 or a 5, we would not do a bomb chop move. So it's exactly some unsavable card, which therefore is... Oh, wow, it's exactly green 4. Okay, you know what? Is this actually good? It might actually be good. I'm going to do it. I think this is actually good. Yeah, because it also sets up, if Alice draws another good card, like I said, right, Bob now has 2 known trash and a play. So Bob could shout, which we already know he's not going to. He could order shout, or sorry, order trash chop move Alice. Yeah, I can't believe this is good, but I think it's actually good. 1 here, it's a fresh 1, Alice bombs. Okay. So now we have a chop move. And again, let's make sure, right? This is never a red card. It's never green 3, of course. That's a nice thing about, literally including 2 trash cards for no gain. Is this is never a 3. It's never purple 3. It's never a 5. We'll just save 5. And we even know there's no blocker because it just bombed with trash. So yeah, it's exactly green 4. Which means this is exactly green 5. This, I'm less sure. This could be plenty of things because it was just order chop moved. Wow. All right, so that happened. Yep, still no shout. It's fun. If this was a playable, Bob could order chop move the playable to get an ignition. Just another fun thing about order chop moves, or swaps rather. So yeah, Bob's just gonna play. Let's just make sure this works, right? Play here, discard, we're at 1 clue. Alice plays. This is known 3, yeah. So then Bob clues yellow. This will be the 3. It plays, this plays, and Bob still has 2 trash to now shout, chop move this. Okay, sorry for the cut. I pulled up this reference guide so I could actually talk about this. This is a very tricky moment. I just wanted to triple check that conventionally speaking, if Bob trash order chop moves, then this would fall under the emergency exception clause. So let me read. Emergency OCM swap exception, yes. If the team is at 0 or 1 clue, and Bob, in this case, Bob is Kathy. If Bob isn't loaded, check. Yes. If Bob's, yes. Then a single OCM from Alice should not swap. Bob should be the one to chop move. And yeah, this is because in some emergency switch, blah, 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 Alice needs an immediate way to blah, 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 blah. Cool. So, this will make sense in about 3 rounds, so hold on. Let's just get there. So green 2 plays. Kathy, indeed, unsurprisingly, discards trash. Yes, Alice plays the 2. Well, unless there's a better line, but let me just show you what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, so now we're gonna do yellow. And of course, yellow always works unless Alice draws yellow 3, in which case there's no reason to clue yellow. So that's easy. But yes, yellow here. Yep, play. Alice plays. And now, here's the point. Now we've reached the point where Bob wants to shout. Or rather, trash order chop move, right? But usually, if the team had a lot of clues, for example, this order chop move would swap to Alice, meaning Kathy. But in this case, this is exactly the situation where this OCM swap, right? 0 clues, Bob isn't loaded. Then this is indeed an emergency situation. So Bob shouting, chop move, oh my god, it's not a shout, it's a order chop move. Indeed does chop move this. So that's awesome. So, okay. We've got options. Now what we want to do is 1s here. This, yeah, we can actually go back, right? This only had 1, yeah, there were 0 clues, 1 clue. Well, sorry. Yeah, this could still not be clued, right? So boom, play, yellow. Yeah, of course, right? So boom, discard. I just want to make sure this is not stale. And indeed, it's not stale. So this is perfect because now Kathy can set up 1s, focuses here, and sets up for Alice to have 2 trash, right? So now there are 3 options for Alice. She could play the 1. She could shout, which would fall under just normal. I mean, that's just a shout. That's always a shout on Bob. Or she could order shout to chop move this. And what do you know? This is not a coincidence. This is exactly why we love cluing trash all the time in KiPiPi. Yeah, it turns out Alice can do exactly that. Alice order chop move Kathy, which lets it forces Bob to eject. Okay. So now this is known 5, and things are rolling. I bet this is known 2, right? No, this could still be purple 4. This could even be purple 5. Geez. Yeah, this could be a lot of things. Okay. I see no reason not to just play this. Well, yeah. I think there's more value in letting this be bluffed out than, yeah, there's just no reason, right? Okay, that's good. And by the way, now that we're at 3 clues, this would not be an emergency. So even if this card, oh, actually, I'm sorry, wait, this is trash, never mind. This just got ejected. I'll admit this is a little harder to keep track of when there are no notes. Usually you'd have CM notes on this and they'd be lit up. But just to review, this is chop moved, this is chop moved, this is chop moved. This is trash. This is trash. These are trash. This is playable. Okay. So yes, Kathy could shout here, but she does not. So Alice basically knows this is trash now, for what it's worth. And yeah, let's just do the bluff here. That looks good. Purple here. Bluffs this. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Oh my god, I'm silly. This is purple 1, I'm so sorry. Of course that's not a bluff. That would just be a delayed finesse. How about purple here then as a... Oh no, let's just do let's just play your card, jeez. It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, there's no way this is good. Yeah, and there's no rush on green because it's green is already solved. So yeah, playing purple is really the only other thing left to do. So okay, well, so sure enough, purple does show up. So now we get the reverse. Kathy, I mean, you know, now it's just solved, right? Kathy can be cute and clue 3. Narrowing the options. So we get play. Ooh, play. Sure. Yeah, because this is about to play. So play. Play. I think this could still be a 5, yes. It would be weird if it's a 5, but I do think it could be purple 5. But now we get play. Geez. It just doesn't matter. I'm trying to be fancy at the end, but there's no reason. Let's just do this into this. No purple 5 means this still doesn't play, and there's no reason to, so boom. Yeah, nothing matters. So play, boom, GG. That was a fun one. Yeah, welcome to 3-player KiPiPi. Trash is the best. So I hope that was fun. Hope it was weird, but enjoyable. Thanks for watching.